Hello.
Hello.
We are here. Hello, Dio. Hello. We are here to do things.
Hot bus summer.
Hot bussy summer. I
Busy summer.
Yes. I'm currently slightly melting all of a sudden.
Yeah, suddenly it's hotter than expected.
It got really warm in here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's been quite.
It's not that warm. It's like 23.2 degrees centigrade.
It's so warm right now.
But we're both old ladies, and we are probably hot flushing at the same time.
Yes.
So.
Or the lizards. That's how it goes.
Yeah, like lizards have hot flushes, right?
Yes.
That's
yeah. Okay, here I am. Haha. Yes. Today, Ben is with us. Pocket yourself elsewhere.
I am gone. I have
out of
turned
sight.
into a bus. Bring me up. Put me up. Put me here. Yeah.
Oops.
That's the wrong bus.
There
we go.
No wonder it's so warm in here.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
I have become burning bus.
Yes.
It's cold there. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put you away again. It's making me too warm.
Okay, I'll hide in the corner. Granted, you say cold. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, chilly a little bit. Thing is, like, if we go, yeah, we've got like most of the window. I can't open the window at the front because it's not quite warm enough to justify that.
No.
And all the neighbours will hear me be a weirdo again if I leave it open, and I'm just not strong enough for that right now. Honestly.
No. Oh, it's raining.
Oh, yeah, we haven't had rain for a couple of days.
No, and it's
Saturday it was like raining all day.
Yeah, it's gonna be 27 degrees tomorrow.
I hate that.
So I'm already hating.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry for.
We'll see how it feels because we might end up not doing tomorrow. Maybe then.
Yeah, it depends on how we feel. Enough? It depends on how healthy I feel.
Ha.
Yeah.
I like that you just that. Yeah.
You're
lucky that it doesn't show how long you just spent playing.
Oh my god! Oh no! Don't any of my friends, don't you dare look that up.
Mm-hmm.
I got it a couple of days ago. A friend gifted it to me, and it's not a good game. It's bad for the health.
I mean, it's a great game.
It's a
That's
great
the
game.
problem. If it is, it's so addictive. I see why everybody was obsessed with it.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Anyway, we're not playing that. We are playing.
Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Yes,
That's
I need
the
to.
one. Nah, don't do it.
Actually, I have no idea how many.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue.
Hold on. I'm just. Wait, where's my button not working? Oh my god, here we go. There's a way you can see it.
Good news, first place played 3 days ago.
Oh.
Yay! It doesn't
Yippee,
say.
it doesn't say yes!
Woohoo!
Can I see myself?
First played 3 days ago and ever since.
Actually, I forget where we can see that. Is it like...
I'm not sure.
You can see it.
Is it on your actual account?
Oh, it might be on the micro account, you're right. I'm gonna dox myself here. Profile. Yeah. To be honest, that's fine if you want to add me. That's what you're gonna do. Hey, can't see it.
Can't like select it.
Oh no!
Oh no, the software will be started. I mean,
it doesn't say yet. That's interesting.
Wowie.
I like with this one. It's just.
Yeah, I guess because you don't have the like played for X number of hours of. Yeah.
Or if you really want to have a. Oh no. I think there was. This is also a good one.
Octopath Traveler 2 with 100 hours.
Yeah, I don't play many games.
Yeah.
It doesn't show the worst ones anymore. Oh, that's fine.
Phew.
My Digimon.
Oh yeah, well that one just kept telling me that it was still playing.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have like an Animal Crossing 1,130 hours. Oh my goodness.
That's many lots.
That's many lots, but also I don't think it's that many for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I wonder how many I've played on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, because that's the problem. It's not
Probably
a game
not
that's like an MMO where you just idle and it says, you've played this game for like 4 years of your life. I'm like, shut up.
That you have played a lot.
Well, yeah, CDO, the fact that I have 90 hours on mine, well, I kind of stopped playing after I finished the main stuff.
You didn't really like level anything much after that, or
I tried to complete my decks and then something else came out and then didn't continue. It happens. happens to the best of us. Anyway, do you remember where the fuck we left off with this game? Because I don't. Oh, we're at the tower. Never the fuck mind. We just spoke to Pokemon villain. Yeah, anyway, murder happened.
Genoese is in jail.
Oh yeah, Guinness.
Don't call her Guinness.
Guinness is in jail.
Guinness is in jail. Guinness accursed.
Oh, we can look at the coke some more.
Yay!
Oh,
I forgot.
Oh yeah, you need to do voices. I forgot.
I have a job to do. Hang
Ha ha ha
on. I love clocks and their mechanisms, don't you? The way all the hundreds of pieces fit together and work as one to move the hands of a single timepiece.
Yes, I can imagine clocks are just your cup of tea.
When I was little, I used to dream of one day living inside a clock, you know.
Wow.
A terrible dream.
But you must be envious of the Lord Chief Justice having his office in a place like this, I suppose.
No, not really.
It sounds very noisy. I mean, oh.
Well, that's a dream for when you're little. It'd be silly now.
She's like, what, 12?
10. She's 10.
Don't let Lord Strongheart hear you talking like that. Well, I mean, Okay, I
like the way she's calling him totally trustworthy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All tones trustworthy.
Okay, well, actually, does she have anything to say about armor? Those giant suits of armor are still facing each other menacingly across the room.
I just can't understand why anyone would wear things like that in battle. They must be so heavy.
I expect you'd invent some special lightweight suit if it was down to you, wouldn't you, Iris?
I think if that was me, I'd invent a world where people didn't need to fight each other in the first place.
Iris, you're a champion.
Well, what do you think? That was a model answer, wasn't it?
She's 10, Rinosuke, 10. And she's leading you around by the nose. I kept thinking she was 12.
No, I did just say that she was 10 because I know things. Hello, Ganondorf. How are you feeling this week?
Yeah, I've been I've kind of disassociated for about a week myself. So if I missed any messages, it's because I've been disassociating.
It's true. Oh, I've always dreamt of sitting at a huge desk like that and looking important.
Why don't you try it then? Discreetly, of course.
All right, I will. Tell me how I look. Well, Bruno, what do you think? Can't see you.
No, invisible. A little too discreet. I can't even see you. Oh my god, game, please.
Oh, a little better, but the cough and breathlessness is still there.
Oh, gross. Yeah, that stuff
lingers. That stuff does hang around for like...
Oh, no, wait, sorry, you have limited sick leave?
No, a lot of people do.
Yeah,
it's one of the good things about working for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to work through it, and you don't get paid for it.
You see, I thought most European places had 2 weeks, but I guess I got spoiled with that.
It also depends.
Yeah. Plap.
Oh my goodness! Just look at all these books!
I was looking at the candles, but okay. Yes, there are books about the judicial system of all different judicial systems all over the world, thank you. Judicial.
You're welcome. Even for someone like me, it would take at least 10 days to read all of these.
Just 10 days.
Oh, I was only joking, Bruno. I thought it would be fun to play up my genius.
It's scarily believable with you, that's the trouble. Yeah, like legitimately I thought she was being serious. I was like, oh no. I've met fast readers.
No,
never trust them.
No, you haven't.
Oop. I didn't mean to click on this. So I'm just gonna go. I forgot this is how I have to do it. Anything here? No. Again. It gets extended, you need to visit the doctor, yours is still on vacation.
Wow,
oh my god.
That's a hefty vacation.
Okay, but yeah, what? Oh my god, that. Okay, well, once again, like, we are always told how great the German healthcare system is.
Yeah.
So, like, it's always fun quotation marks when you hear about it in practice.
Well,
when somebody needs to use it.
I was going to say, given that people in Britain keep going on and on and on about how the Dutch healthcare system is a model system, and I know we've talked about that on stream not that long ago either.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like, yeah, okay, it all looks great from the outside.
Oh.
But, yeah.
You'll find a doctor that has time and space for. Yeah, that's much the same here. If you can find a doctor.
No, what you need is a blue police box if you need a doctor who has time and space.
Space. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should punch you for that one. Honestly.
You know, and
You're
I would deserve it.
Oh my fucking god. I was quickly feeding my Tamagotchi and almost made it eat DLC food.
No.
So you know, I almost messed things up. Sorry. I'm sorry for talking about Tamagotchis. I'm raising a Tamagotchi for a certain evolution line, and if I feed it the wrong food, I'm going to not get the one that I want. And I had to neglect this Tamagotchi, so I feel bad about that. Yeah. So I'd better get the one I need. Anyway, so we have finished here. The hospital feels positively ancient. I hope Harry's in good hands. Shall we check on Shorms and his too much coffee problem?
Coffee. Mm-hmm. I just found it interesting that the countryside has the same problem as like we have basically as well.
As a nation.
But like in our population centre right now, like we don't have that many doctors.
No.
And you know, you can only have so many practices in one space, really. Certainly NHS ones, and they're all pretty full.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't talk to anybody here. Oh, we're going to take her here so she can.
So she can look around at the room that he'll be.
We had a conversation about this, you know, and the crutches.
Well, we actually did take Iris here already, didn't we?
Yeah. So. Did I miss something? Do we need to go back to Guinea?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's because I had it selected like a dumb piece of dum-dum.
Pardon me?
Look, if I hover over it, it gives that piece of info. Iris's commentary. Like, if I select the area.
Yeah?
That's why I thought I had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
She must be feeling lonely. It's a bit quiet when Harry's not around.
What's the little icon about?
That's where we are right now.
Oh, I knew that.
Let's go back to prison and see if she wants to talk, because we just offered to represent her officially.
Yeah, I think we did that.
Oh, look, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No longer my birthday.
Yay.
It's Bin is back, but please don't feed Bin.
Yeah.
Do not throw bits at Bin.
Yeah. Ah!
Hello again. Oh my god, is this like Gina?
Gina.
Yeah, that makes sense. No! Why did they let her have this thing? Why did they allow her?
What are you lot here for now?
Like Gina G, yeah. My brain was like, is this Gina? You've
been calling her Guinea all week, so yeah, I can understand why your brain just
I was joking about calling her Guinea, and you know, I like Gina Lestrade, yes. To have the muzzle of the grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously.
What did Gina G say?
Yeah.
Yeah, we say this in the game. They let an entire omnibus ban with him inside a court.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just a little. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm looking for? Yeah.
Oh. Man, we all should get senior discount.
Yeah. No, that's still. You still hear that one on occasion.
Senior discount.
Yeah, I mean it's true. That's all I know. So that means I only get a little bit of a seat. Little bit.
Uh-huh.
Bitty bit. I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing, don't I? Look. You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you.
Just let me know if the music is too quiet. I have no idea what this game is so random. There's currently no music, actually. I shouldn't be asking it when there's no music.
Yeah. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Eh? Farewell? Tomorrow I must begin my journey back home to Japan. I fear we may never meet again.
We are so cooked without her.
We are so cooked without her, yeah.
I was like, oh no!
Like, she has been removed. I guess it's good that they didn't kill her, like they have a track record of doing with the...
Yeah. I mean, at least we have Iris, right? Like, she's super smart.
Yeah.
She might know a thing or two about law.
Do you think?
Oh my god, what if we get Sholmes as our side buddy?
Oh my god, I would actually enjoy that.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I hope maybe in the next game.
You never know.
Yeah,
I really do enjoy the stupid Sholmes deduction bits. Like,
yes,
they are stupid dumb. Yeah, she'll read Strong Arts Library, but I don't know, do we have that long?
It's like tomorrow's the trial, isn't
Yeah,
it? These
so-
guys are not rushing it. We gotta get the conviction rate up.
She said 10 days, but she was joking. So should we say 15 to 20?
Yeah.
Then 15 to 20 should be a perfect legal assistant. You believe in Iris? I don't think the dad illness thing is real. I think it's a ploy, because we are proper cooked without her.
Mm-hmm.
We are not cooking with gas. We are just simply toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. She just leaves her book behind. We'll be okay.
Yeah, it's true. But also, I don't want to.
Do we even know how to read?
Yes, we studied many books on our boat journey here.
Have we? Have we actually proven that we can read?
Yes. Anyway.
Oh, right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Susie? Well, that ain't my business! Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They've put their faith in you.
This is some top tier.
Yeah, she is like emotionally manipulating this girl. Like,
she is a girl bossing this.
Mm-hmm. But somehow you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right, I can't. What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. What? It's my fault? Yes. So I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Eh? Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be.
Woo! Oh, look at the little shitty smile she got.
Oh, right. She knows what she's doing.
Oh!
Wow!
Oh.
This is. I feel dirty just reading this. My goodness.
It's for her own good.
Yeah,
it's for her own good. Something.
Bruh. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh?
Yeah, she should be the lawyer. That's
I think if she was allowed to be the lawyer, she would be.
Yeah, she would be as well, but like, genders. Women are not allowed to be lawyers.
Yeah. Yeah. You told us that everyone lies.
Like hell, she's not even allowed to be in the court in Japan.
No, it's true.
That's how horrible they still are.
So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths.
Woohoo!
What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant.
Tough.
No, I can't.
Whatever these lies are, and they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about the trial? Oh! Oh!
Don't speak.
The one in which Magnus McGilded was acquitted.
Phew.
Every single time you just dread.
Yeah. I can't do it, Chief. I can't do it.
The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the Omnibus.
Omnibus.
You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about?
Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial...
Did you tell the Porky?
I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe.
Well, to be honest, we would all believe it because McGilded was a skeevy little man.
It's true.
Will you tell us about it now? Look, we have like client and lawyer confidentiality. We can get rid of the others. It's fine. You can just trust us. Yeah, we can have a conversation. The trial 2 months ago.
Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
The coppers got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand.
And based on your testimony, Mr. McGilded was declared innocent. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff.
I knew it.
What sort of thing did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing. And then... thud. I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor.
And that's when Mr. McGilded discovered you?
Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man.
Oh.
There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at me hands, I had the cove's blood all over 'em.
Uh-huh.
I was so scared I couldn't even speak.
You had blood. You had his blood on your hands. In other words, it was Gina that the witness on the roof deck saw through the skylight.
Then Mr. McGilded started asking questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only that's not all.
What do you mean?
I mean, he threatened me.
Threatened you how?
He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I'd heard.
Uh-huh.
And about what he was going to do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me scarper before the coppers showed up.
Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything.
What's he going to do? Haunt you?
Yeah. Oh, I like how what you saw, what you heard. After the event.
Yeah.
You said Mr. McGilded made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. Yes, yeah, he's pretty damn dead, so you got it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is where we find out he wasn't in there.
Yeah.
And he set up his own murder in order to not get murdered by the Reaper.
He murdered the boss!
Yeah.
The innocent boss!
Yeah. Anyway. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you?
Yes, with Mr. McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly.
Let's put it here.
Yeah, that's true, but... It was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, see? Couldn't help it.
Yeah, turn it up a little. Let me know if it's too loud now. It is pretty quiet on at the best of times, but you know.
McGilded heard that and dragged me out by the arm. Me arm. And that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer what had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. Game audio output because the SFX are clear. Oh, that's strange. Okay.
Yeah. That's so very.
Right. Yeah. Well, best that the music is then too quiet.
We'll just have quiet times.
Violence.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what we're trying to unaccuse Ginny of.
Violence?
Right? Violence.
Oh my god. Please just read the line!
A disc.
Do you mean?
Yeah, that's it. The one what the D took off me at Windybanks.
So the music box...
Just
so
read
the music
line.
box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus.
Not for long. McGilded spotted it straight away.
Oh my god, I'm dying to know what's on that fucking disc,
right?
no?
He picked it up smartish and stuffed it in his inside pocket.
Sorry, the AA violence. It's so true though!
Yeah.
Even back in the old blippy days of the Game Boy Advance. Anyway, so that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago, at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder.
Did the disc do it?
The disc did it. Yeah.
And the bog trotter told me. I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one.
Bog trotter, well. Okay, what you heard. Just murder's also a bad thing.
Definitely.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotta be. Because it was so dark under that seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin.
Presumably, that was McGilded getting on board.
Nah, not only him.
Oh.
Because I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people.
That's super dodgy. Like, where the I guess he was sitting next to
They
McGilded.
must have been going... What?
But, no.
Well, no, she heard 2 people get
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
get in.
carriage.
Yeah.
It could have been that both of them got in at the same time.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
In
Sorry.
that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim.
Yeah. Mr. Thrice Fired Mason.
In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride. That's written in the little book as well, is it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, she's got a freaking Hobonichi going on there.
Oh
no! But whenever I'm in a carriage... Oh, that's not the right accent.
Let's just go for it. It's a flashback. It's all like, wheel.
Yeah, they don't remember
Sound
what he
effects
sounds like.
distorted.
It's from the perspective of a Japanese person. They don't know what... I'm taken with a fierce tiredness and I always succumb to it.
There you go. You made it. You did it. You did it. Everybody cheer for Pocket.
No. And your own testimony, Gina, supported his. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear them talking the whole time in low voices.
What? What are you talking about?
Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud.
Yeah.
But that still tells us something.
Really?
Mr. McGilded and the victim knew each other.
I mean...
Yeah, because no British person makes conversation on an omnibus with a stranger. It just doesn't happen. Just no.
Except Like, okay, wherever I go.
Wherever you go, people...
Oh my god, did I tell you guys about what happened to me in the hospital? When I was waiting for my appointment. This was kind of wrong with the tense violins playing.
What was a tense appointment?
Yeah, like I was just arrived early, and like this lady, she was like escorted to the waiting area by like a nurse, I think, actually. Either way, so she was also early for her appointment. She sat down next to me. I was like, oh no, because this was like there were empty seats everywhere, and she picked the seat next to me. And I've traveled enough to know that for some reason I have the aura of somebody you can chat to.
Yeah.
Anyway, so old lady sits next to me and she instantly starts talking, and I was hoping it was a short conversation because I wanted to read my book, you see. I had a book out and I wanted to read it. And, you know, so she starts talking that she's 4 hours early for her appointment. I was like, wow, I'm an hour early. I thought I was early, but you know, buses, we start talking. And it's like, yeah, she decided to go early because the hospital's air conditioning.
Oh yeah, this was like on that...
But during
really
that stupid heat wave
ridiculously hot weather, like...
Yeah.
On that week that we couldn't stream because it was just too hot both days.
And what they put the heating on in my bus.
They did.
The heating was on in my bus and it was like 30 something degrees.
That, my love, is because it is hot bus summer.
Oh!
What did you expect?
Either way, so she starts chatting. Yeah, so she starts chatting to me. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I can deal with this. And she already started talking about all her neighbors, and like we had just gotten to the children and what all the children are doing these days, and that like this is the thing. One of the stories was quite investing. She was talking about her daughter who had moved up north and how she described that as like the biggest mistake of her life, and then the doctor appeared mid of this story that I was actually invested in. I was like, oh, we can see you early, and I was like, I was happy for her because she had to fast until her appointment, which is horrible in a heat wave. I actually think quite dangerous for old people too.
I think just generally.
I mean, like I know that like back in the day in the Netherlands they would often call people to reschedule during heat waves because it's so dangerous with all anyway.
Yeah, well, it's especially if you can't eat or drink.
Yeah, she was not allowed to eat or drink. Like, so like, that doesn't sound great. Anyway, so she goes to the appointment. Like, oh well, thank fuck, I can finally read my book. So I think I was like, maybe 10 minutes in, and she'd finished her appointment. I was like, I'm fine now. And she walks back and she sits back next to me again.
I'm just disappointed for you that she didn't carry on the original story.
Yeah, I was so upset about this. I don't know why. That was the biggest mistake that her daughter ever made. Because she describes it like, we all make one big mistake in our lives. And for my daughter, it was moving up north. You know, you can't... I will forever remember it, but...
That's the narration at the beginning of a TV series, right? Like, or a film, for sure.
I didn't ask because there was no... I don't know if you've ever met these kind of old people, and I love them dearly, don't get me wrong, but you can't get a word in edgeways. You just listen to them and you agree, and maybe you can say something adjacent to what they're talking about, but you cannot lead the conversations. You cannot change it. You are like, you know, railroading. It's like...
You're in a little boat on the river of that conversation, and you have lost your oars. Your oars are gone. You are just taken.
Yeah, so she started the whole conversation again, and somehow we ended up on pets, and I kid you not, I showed her a photo of our dog, and you will not believe that she's like, well, you know, they haven't seen you early yet, so, well, might as well. And she just pulls out an envelope out of her bag with photos of all the pets she's had basically in her life. She just went through the whole thing.
Yep.
Like actual physical old school photos.
Present and past.
Present and past. And I don't know. I just had to share this very long-winded story, but that is what happens to me.
Socket does have the kind of face that people want to talk to.
So I go anywhere in England, like this, also on the bus, on the plane, waiting at the airport. It doesn't matter. People will end up talking to me, and
unless I'm with you.
Unless you're with me, then I just walk into the rudest people imaginable.
Yeah, because for some reason, like, you know, they always say that thing where, like, you know, if you meet one asshole, they're an asshole. If everyone you meet is an asshole, you're the asshole. I just have some real weirdos that we keep walking into, and it's just the experiences I have. I'm like, oh, does everyone walk around with everyone being a douchebag to them like this? And you're like, no, it only happens when I'm with you. I have the kind of face that people want to be mean to. And you have the kind of face that people want to show their pets. And honestly, I love it for you, but I'm so jealous. Like, I can take a run to the mailbox. Mm-hmm. And I'll meet, like, a really, really strange people. Like that one time when I took a letter for you because, like, you know, you were busy packing and you wanted me to take one of the orders out. Yeah. And, like, oh no, it was a whole bag of orders.
Yeah, it was a whole bag.
And so I was standing there putting, like, parcels into the letterbox. Yeah. The post box, sorry. And this guy came up and he was there and I was like, oh, you can go and put your stuff in now because I'm going to be here a while because I've still got the rest of this bag. And he was like, no, I'll wait. And I was like, are you sure? Because I'm going to be like another few minutes.
Yeah, there was a lot of packages.
Because, like, I've got this whole bag to put in the mailbox. You can just, you can put the card in. He was like, no, I'll wait. And then, like, I think I put like 4 or 5 more letters in. And he was just like, oh, fuck's sake, I'll go to the other one. And stormed off down the road. And I'm like, what? What I do? And he was like, no, I'll wait. And then he yelled at me.
Yeah, this is genuinely the sort of people she walks into. I don't know what it is.
Like, disproportionately. Yeah. I walk into this kind of experience. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Like, the thing is that you can't just
try to be nice and polite to people. I try to smile and it doesn't work.
No, like, we could just be walking along the road and we just walk into like the other just people we don't want to move.
Oh yeah.
Like, let people like this.
Oh, do you remember that one time we were in the local shopping centre? And that guy just came up right in my face and was like, what? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? What? Yeah. And I was like, but?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah.
And he was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, just because you accidentally, like, looked over?
No, I didn't even make eye contact. I was talking to you. The only reason I looked at him was because he stood literally right in front of me and wouldn't move. We had to stop. I was like, what is happening?
It's just bad luck. Like, it's nothing she does.
It's the face. Because that's what I think. I was like, hey, okay, so whenever we're out, can you just tell me if I'm, like, doing something that is wrong? Like, am I doing a thing that's, like, not appropriate for people? Because people seem to be disproportionately mean to me. And I feel like it's my fault. And Socket's like, no, you're like normal human coded. You know, which is good for a kobold. Stacked on another kobold in a trench coat. But it's just like, anyway. But yeah, I mean, I love you going out and then coming back and telling me all the stories about how nice people were to you because it lets me live vicariously.
Why are the planes back?
Vroom! That's a
propeller one.
Yeah.
It's gone brr. Anyway.
Like a special plane.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can get back to the case now. I just needed to vent about the different experiences we tend to have.
Yeah. So Mr. McGilder was lying, as I suspected even. Yeah, duh. So, after the event, what did you do, my girl?
I'll be with you in a second. Sorry, it's just pulling Stream Manager up because I realised I didn't have it.
Why did...
Well, it just lets me just double check various bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I knew it weren't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly.
Do you think when we start a new trial, we just won't have any notes because Isato isn't there?
Yeah.
Because we sure as fuck haven't been taking the notes.
No.
We'll just, like, we'll look at our case file and it says, photo. I don't know.
I mean, I think the case file probably just says... He's probably just talking about... Like, it's probably actually just a page of angry faces with Funseek's hair.
You're right. You're right.
Just Doodles. With him just being like, bad man, grr, arg, smashy bottle. That's what I think our case notes look like.
Yeah.
So, when the cab came to a stop, McGildy told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The two coves from up top ran off to get the coppers.
Yeah, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First.
Right, and after they'd gone, McGill asked the driver to do him a favour.
Oh, a favour?
Now then, fella, what I need you to do... what I need you to do is take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. He is no longer Irish.
Yeah.
And for your troubles, let's see now. Aye, I'll give you 10 guineas. It comes and it goes.
A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street?
Yeah, you got it. It was Windybanks. The coachie snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGill opened the box under the seat, and I let me get out of there. And let me get out of there. But not without conditions. I see.
Oh, Mr. McGilder's conditions.
Oh.
He was a very sick man. In the brain.
Pardon me?
I was talking about his conditions.
Oh, his condition. Yeah. Yeah.
What were McGilder's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean.
Not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well.
There's more?
Yeah, this is the most important thing, he said. Oh, that's nice art.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? You asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Aye, the fiend's taken me overcoat to deposit with a pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right. And I'll come fetch it from you later, sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it until then. Is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. Oh, and that's really nice art. Sorry, I'm kind of stuck on how much I liked it. And in case I might happen to be delayed at all. You're to go to the pawn shop. Pawn shop! Windybanks, so it is. And you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited and any old fiend could come along and buy it. Hey, but I ain't got that kind of brass. Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now, if you go against me. Yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. The coppers? Aye. They'll come asking you to take the stand in court, to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is it that you might say, and what it is that you might say, and what it is that you won't. Yeah, that weird egg guy, like, he's gotta be involved, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I still want to know who that fucking actor was. That we, like, briefly popped in, like, against.
Actor.
Yeah, you know when, in the second case that we did. The guy who was outside the lodging.
Those fucking
the other
weirdos.
lodger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that jester guy. That guy. Like, I want to know who he is. Because we've seen him, like, one time,
yeah, there's
allegedly.
no way that he's just a throwaway character. No way.
Like, yeah. He feels relevant. But I can't remember what he looked like.
No.
So I don't know if he's like, I don't know. After he'd gone over it all, I piked it, got as far away from there as I could. He hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. Look, it didn't rain.
Yeah. Sure, McGill had planned it. And coerced Gina into giving a false testimony.
Just a little bit of false testimony.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
You know, just some small and bolded and pleasant.
I bet you're ready to string me up, eh? I lied in that big old courtroom. I told some corkers.
Well, to be fair, you were kind of forced to.
Yeah, what option did you have?
Normal things rich people do, correct.
I mean, yeah, quite. The thing is, he said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more.
Uh-huh.
That's what he threatened me with.
Yeah.
What a wicked man. He knew everything what went on in the back slums. I knew we had no one to look after us and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So, you mean Mr. McGilded would have... In an heartbeat. He could have had the lot of us chased out of there if he'd wanted.
Yeah.
And then, where could we have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So, I didn't have no choice.
Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything.
But I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid.
Well, we can make amends by doing me a simple flavour.
A flavour? What?
Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial.
Hey?
If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us.
Investigate what?
The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see.
What? Hurley's having a big operation right now, Ginny.
Well, if the caffeine is worn off.
Yes, assuming that the coffee's worn off. Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright? Right? Allegedly. For legal purposes, he has very hopped up on coffee. Full of beans, as it were.
That's what I want to investigate. For Mr. Sholmes' sake, as much as anything.
Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it?
Yeah, something like that. Miss Risotto?
Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here.
Sorry, of all the things you choose to believe in this game, that
one
one
troubles you most. Yeah. Yes. They just, I mean, it's very tongue-in-cheek though, isn't it? We all know it's not caffeine. And the game's just like, coffee.
Okay, yeah, they don't need to say it out loud.
No. Everyone knows. I don't need no one to stick up for me though. No lawyer or nothing. Are we truly believing that she can write? Or are we just not going to talk about the fact that she just wrote X, probably?
Yeah, no, I 100% believe she just wrote X.
We've met her. Poor Ginny. She seems so lonely.
Gina's representation papers have been entered into the court record. The paperwork signed by Ginny. Oh my god, I can't say Gina anymore. To put me in charge of her defense. Showing this to Scotland Yard detectives gains us access to the crime scene.
I just assumed that you did it on purpose, so...
No, I'm just really stupid. Well, at least that should mean we can investigate the scene at Winterbanks now.
She probably did a squiggle. That's what those fancy rich people do, isn't it? Yeah, it's true. Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there.
I was trying to yawn. But then my muscle, my shoulder muscle is fucked up again, cramped. So sorry for that weird noise.
Still someone's trying to. Yeah. Is there nothing she won't do? No depths she won't stoop to.
I feel like we finally cracked Gina's. Finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Winterbanks.
You.
Yippee! Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Well, just wait until I steal his fucking fish. I'll be really upset. Oh, it's to be continued.
I think you'll find that Bin will steal the fish.
Bin is not allowed fish?
Yeah, but Bin will take the fish.
Save complete! Yay!
Bin will promise anyone who gives him an eternal fish a wish for the fish.
Yeah, no, he certainly will. Do not listen to his lies.
Unlimited fish.
Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Hello again, Inspector. Oops. Do you have something?
Some are born with papers, some achieve papers, and some have papers thrust upon them! What is it now? You should go home and get some rest.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
I should have done it with a lisp.
Your ladyship.
How? I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that?
I'd like to point out that Gregson is also fucking loaded considering the price of fish and chips these days.
Yeah, okay, the price of fish and chips these days is very different to the price of fish and chips in those days.
Yeah.
But yes. Back in those days, you could get chips for 75p. I mean, I say those days. Back in the 90s, you could get a large chips for 75p.
Fucking hell.
Yes. And this is before the 90s.
Yeah.
So there. Oh, salute ya! That's good work, that is!
I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
I could do with some of that right now.
Same.
Oh, I'm knackered. Glug, glug, glug. Ah, that hits the spot. Thank you, milady. I can't remember what he said now. Ah, lovely. Well, let me see now.
Oh, he says something different for a change.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Man's got to get scurvy otherwise. Yeah, it's true.
It's really funny.
Some lemon in that tea. It's fine.
I used to think that scurvy and gout were the same thing for the longest time.
Why do you think that then?
I don't know. They sounded like the same thing in my head.
That's
in
fair.
The English language.
They are
I
not.
was like, no, yeah. I know they are not.
I can.
One of them is preventable. The other one is, well, shit luck.
I think both of them are a tiny bit preventable.
Yeah.
I mean, scurvy is much more preventable than gout, but gout is exacerbated.
Yeah, by similar things, yeah.
Mm.
Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime?
Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter.
Yeah, but I want to see the blood. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windybank and Gina.
Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then. I'm still mad about a D&D campaign. I had like a jar of orange marmalade specifically for if we got caught up on a long sea journey and we needed like something to ward off scurvy. And then one of our characters dropped out of the campaign and they took the entire inventory with them and it happened to have my jar of orange marmalade in it and I have never recovered.
One of these days we're going to get scurvy.
Yeah, one of these days we are going to be in a situation where orange marmalade would have saved us from scurvy, and we're going to get scurvy. And as your cleric, I refuse to do anything about it because I miss my marmalade. That was medicinal marmalade. Anyway, I'm fine. Being the lawyer and a witness in the same case gotta be weird. It's true. Although, are we really a witness?
I mean,
if we just
were
discovered
kind of there. That kind of
I suppose, yeah,
counts.
we were then. We were there when he got shot, but we weren't there when the actual crime happened.
Yeah.
Suspend thy disbelief.
Yeah. Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector?
If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. Why not?
Excuse me, it's a murder, my man!
It's a murder. And somebody's life is at stake as well.
That's a pawnbroker, that's super dodge.
Yeah,
like,
right?
Bro, considering they're like basically the responsibility they hold.
Yeah, actually, no, you're right. We know all the people we're kind of directly involved.
Well, that's fine.
On
you
the
can
other
also
hand,
go to the jury if that happens.
The last case, the murderer was literally in the jury. So,
yeah.
I guess manslaughter.
Yeah.
But still.
Don't forget to feed your Tamagotchi.
Feed my Tamagotchi, thank you. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taken forever, even with the lads working round the clock.
Well.
Which is a problem, because there's another case the Yard needs to investigate urgently. Oh yeah, that other one, right?
Wait, I don't remember.
Yeah,
that must be
the mysterious case that everybody keeps alluding to.
It's a serious matter.
Yes.
Huh. So what I'm saying
is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. Thank you.
Come then, let us not waste any time.
You don't have. You should.
I was gonna say, it's like a girl. Shouldn't you be packing? Like, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if she's the kind of lady who could just basically get everything so neatly organized.
That's
she can just
true.
pick it up and plop it in the case.
Yeah, the case is probably just ready to fold.
Also, Susato is 100% person that has a Hobonichi.
Yeah,
like
that's what I said. She
yeah,
definitely
no, I
has
just
a
to go back
Hobonichi
for a second.
with
Yes.
like, you know, all her stationery supplies tucked in the cover and
yeah.
I love those
Oh
journals.
wait! Do I finally get to check?
Can you
his
finally
booty?
you can touch his butt now?
Oh, I'm allowed to
So
touch his butt
important.
now. The police are scouring every inch of this. Is it scouring?
Scouring.
Yeah,
yeah.
every inch of this place by the looks of it. Oh no.
The instructions from the Yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts.
I think I figured out why they're having such a hard time with it. None of these
Well, they
bobbies
have
have
no
eyes.
Yeah, that is why. I think maybe if they hired some. I mean, okay. Equal opportunities employment is a really important thing.
Yeah.
But there has to be a limit. And when it comes to looking at evidence, eyeballs help.
Yeah. Oh. Every article, but that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely.
We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours.
Okay, I quickly need to point something out. Look at the calendar. Look at it. It's got
the 16th.
Yeah, but
April,
also blood.
The 16th.
There's blood on it.
There is blood on it, isn't there? Also, what looks like a spider, but okay.
It's a really, really big spider. It's like, fuck that. That's why there's such a
That's
blood
why he's
spot.
just staring at it, like,
Yeah.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that, Chief! Yeah, no, there's blood on it. It was shot. Oh my god, you're right, it's the blood!
Duh! I thought you were trying to be funny.
No, I genuinely can't
which is
see
like,
that.
you know, it means that he wasn't in the storeroom when he was shot.
Well, no, that's Sholmes's.
Do you think that was... Are you right?
Isn't that Sholmes's bulai?
It could be.
Well, what gets me is the fact that I guess he tears off the calendar before he leaves the shop at night because it says April 16th already.
It's very sussy.
It's not an automatic calendar,
I
is
think
it?
it was just after midnight, wasn't it?
It must have been.
But
so
yeah.
he must have like... It's a little high. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird, right? Or there were 2 shots fired, it's possible.
Yeah. So,
Like, and only one of them hit Holmes.
Yeah.
Sholmes. But like, yeah, it already says April 16th. So presumably he tears the... I mean, it would make sense that when he finishes work, he actually tears the calendar off to the next day.
Yeah.
But I still think it's novel. I mean, it's something to... He does seem to have been hit somewhere in the midriff. He's quite tall. But no, it's possible there were 2 shots fired. I can't remember. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure. And even then, we'll have barely scratched the surface. Which is weird, given that the trial is tomorrow. I feel like that's pretty quick turnaround we've got going on here.
I feel like it's
bit much.
Unrealistic expectations of our workforce.
Like, how are they also supposed to have found every single little bit of evidence?
This is how we get badly built cases and bad convictions. Oh well. Anyway. A crime in a pawnbroker's. It must be every policeman's worst nightmare.
It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know? A crime in a pawnbroker's. No, not you. What triggers her?
Alright, let's check out because I'm dying to check.
Something about that sentence set on my iPad's serial.
Look here.
Oh, okay, we're just
wow, there's literally okay.
Oh yes, a bullet hole, and I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall.
Presumably, Mr. Winterbanks wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. Are we just going to ignore the fact that there's a giant fuck of blood spatter on it?
Jam. It's probably his marmalade. Ah, well. Mr. Shames likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that.
Patriotic.
Patriotic, sorry.
No! Sorry?
It's all there in the adventures of Herlock Shames, you know.
I didn't realise guns were patriotic for the Brits too.
Isn't that right, Iris? Ah, did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps? In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime.
He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once.
Forget that for now, Bruno. Let's examine this bullet.
Yeah, I agree. Let's examine this bullet. What's that around the bullet hole?
Calendar. Duh.
It is blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar.
Aha! I may well be able to help with that.
It's convenient that Sholmes' mysterious fluid analyzer is in the pawnbroker's, just waiting for us to use it, right?
What?
There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Bruno?
Okay, I think maybe we need to, detain her.
It's the coffee.
Oh, my bad. Of course, it's just a coffee talking.
It's actually, just, the coffee fumes.
Yeah.
From when the coffee is brewed.
Yeah.
They're obviously affecting her brain.
The guns were patriotic, and then some bad things happened, and relevant authorities went, yeah, okay, we're gonna stop that.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
fair
glad
enough.
they did.
Yeah. I don't think in me home country ever had any gun patriotic.
I can't comment because it's not something that I've ever really been interested in, I guess. But yeah, I mean, once upon a time, it was.
But I come from a fellow colonizer country. We stole basically everything anyway.
It's true.
So
defense of queen and country nonsense. Yeah, it's true. These days we just throw bricks to show our patriotism, right, boys?
At each other.
At each other, yeah.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody minded as you, Iris.
I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. I can't read. There you have it, see? When it comes to blood, we're all different types.
That's a funny pun, Iris.
Yes, that was what a scientific observation.
So you need this.
Oh, no. What's that scary looking thing?
It's a game controller with a gun attached.
Oh my god, you're right! Oh my god.
Hurley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet.
So in this day and age, it's like, do you have any games on your gun?
Do you have any games on your gun?
But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does.
The new Nintendo controller, yeah.
It's very tactile.
This is early SNES. They're workshopping it.
Watch!
I'm about to get shot.
Oh, it's luminol.
Oh!
It's a luminol gun.
The colour of the bloodstain has changed.
There! Does it make sense now?
No, yeah, you're just tampering with evidence, Iris. Please stop.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand. Well, good for you, Rinasuka. I don't.
Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see.
Wait, she can analyze blood types by like...
By shooting them. Look, it's gone red again according to the copper. I'm imagining that copper just hasn't moved this whole time. He's just standing there the whole time going, what? What?
He's like, I'm just going to stand here and stare. I don't get paid enough for anything.
I've not slept enough for this, governor. He's green really now, yeah?
Yes, how wonderful.
Yeah, how wonderful.
The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change colour.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash.
Well, no, mostly you can identify presumably what blood type they have, unless literally every single person turns a different colour of chartreuse.
Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great.
He has no eyes, so he can't see what happened anyway. That's a good point.
Maybe he can sense it.
He can sense the green.
He can sense colours.
Mm-hmm.
So, whose blood are we looking at then?
Maybe he's a bat.
Oh, sonar.
Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different colour, so just find someone whose blood turns the same colour and you'll know who it belongs to in a flash.
You can smell the powder, but that doesn't... Yeah. I wonder what it smells like. Disgusting, probably.
Clearly what she's actually invented is like a great invention for vampires that have specific blood palette choices.
That's true, yeah.
So they can just, test the blood of people beforehand, so they don't like basically...
this person tastes like the green starburst, so I'm not interested kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though the green starburst is subjectively the best.
Yeah,
starburst.
I agree, but like that's not the point. We're not all green starburst lovers, and I accept this. I also accept that a lot of people think that orange ones are not disgusting.
I love them.
As I was saying, I accept it.
Yeah.
But I also think you're wrong.
Yes.
Actually, no. I talk about Starburst. I don't actually know what they taste like because I grew up with Fruitellas.
Okay, but opal fruits.
I don't remember them.
Okay, well they're Starbursts.
Wait, they taste way too weirdly artificial cleaning product orange.
Nah.
Did they taste like cleaning products?
No, they taste like that camping orange powder that you get when you're camping.
Yeah, cleaning
and like
products.
you turn it into like orange juice or just eat
that
it out of the packet.
Yeah, that stuff is
because
in every single
who
medicine.
trusts the water after like 3 days out camping with no fresh water? You're not gonna you just eat the powder and dehydrate to death.
Yeah.
School camping trips. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Halfway up a mountain in Scotland, you will eat that powder and you will get weirdly attached to it, okay? And then the orange starburst / opal fruits will taste great.
Well,
but green is where it's at,
pity
though.
for me. I am no longer a child, so I cannot experience this. As a result, objectively, the orange ones are not as good as the others. But it's great when you like the other ones.
Yeah, because then I eat the orange and you eat everybody else.
I dump you with the orange ones. But
and then we fight
I
over
have
the green.
Fruitellas, which are superior in every way, shape or form.
But they are too fruity for your kobold.
How are they too fruity?
They're so fruity, it hurts.
Is that the shit they did in the UK?
Ass!
Fruitella, too fruity for my shirt, too fruity for my...
They actually did that one as well. I forgot about it. I think I've banned a lot of 90s commercials and early noughties commercials from my brain.
I see, I have that issue where commercials kind of stick in my brain forever. And occasionally my brain will just pull one out of its Rolodex and be like, hey, do you remember this one from the 80s? Do you remember that? You didn't even have conscious thought at this point, but this commercial's in your brain forever.
Yeah.
It's probably blocked out a lot of other more important and useful things that you could have learned, like how to be normal in public. So you do know that you can't get quicker than a quick fit fitter, don't you?
The best part is that she will quote these at me, and as not somebody who hasn't grown up with any English TV. I'm like, okay, well, she's just having one of her moments again. That's fine.
It's like suddenly I get possessed, like someone having a seance, and suddenly I'm just like, ooh.
It's true. And the thing is, she's lived long enough in the Netherlands to pick up some Dutch commercials.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll just pick up like this random Danone commercial. I'm like, why?
That was before. I mean, they have those over here now too.
Yeah, they do, but they didn't back then.
Mm-hmm.
Danone wasn't a thing really, except for like the weird fruity
They certainly
diet ones.
didn't, as far as I'm aware, have the Danone adverts.
No, they didn't.
But like, also there was the body cream. I've forgotten most of it now.
Body cream.
Yeah, like the one that had like 0%.
Oh.
Blah blah blah.
Well, at least you
Plain
didn't
paraben.
and
all that.
On this subject, I need you to understand. The other day, it took all my strength. I guess you guys might not have had the Badedas commercials, but like in the Netherlands, like their slogan was "In your sus with Badedas," and I hate they did the whole jingle, and like there's just people like having shouts like "In your sus with Badedas." I fucking hate the brand because of those fucking commercials. I mean, your mother bought that ridiculously cheap 3-in-1 Badedas. I had to try so hard to just not say the jingle. I hate commercials.
About it, and you were like, yeah, it's true.
Anyway.
But I mean, I think the thing that really pisses me off is I'll just have got one out of my head, and then YouTube will just pop one up, and then like 4 days later, I'll be doing something in the kitchen, like chopping onions or whatever, and my brain will be herbal essences, and I'm like, what? Go away!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And there was this freaking advert a couple months ago. Maybe it was more than that now, but whatever. Where Greased Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
But they changed the words.
Oh yeah.
To Greased Lightning, and did it like they were like, we've got guests, they're multiplying, and like,
oh yeah,
and then where's the next line? I'm a food prep hero. Now the morning sun is rising. Put a blackout blind in.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I couldn't remember the place they were advertising because it always pisses me off when I can remember that. But I had that stuck in my head for weeks. But because they put it in a fucking song format, it just stuck instantly. I'm like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate. And I'd find myself humming it. Mm-hmm. And
yeah,
I wanted to stop. Anyway, let's carry on. A man has died and we are not taking this seriously.
Hold on, along with Safe Styles UK, you buy one, you get one free.
Looking over window for it to see you like, buy one, you one free. I don't know that one. I don't know Safe Style UK.
No.
Ooh.
Thing is, we don't have a TV license on the account. We don't watch TV, so we don't get a lot of the modern-ish ones.
Yeah.
Like the last decade, we will not know.
It's true. Occasionally, like I'll go over to my parents and they do have a TV license. They do watch terrestrial TV, and I'll see an advert that I see on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, you have those here too. Like I live on a different planet. Oh goodness. Oh. Oh no!
Hold on. How badly is this gonna get demonetized if I
Very
check it?
probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna open this up. I hope it doesn't autoplay.
It might.
Oh! Oh my god!
It.
Oh my god! Hold on. I'm sorry that this is such a derailed stream now. Hold on. If I just hold on. No, there's no way good. I will dox myself and my entire history if I play this.
Just
we can check it out yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
You can click at your own risk. Cause no.
Make it stop.
There we go. It's fine.
You don't have to leave that up.
You want to check it later?
Yeah, well, it'll be in your history.
It's fine. I will forget about it if I don't leave it up. Anyway,
fair.
So back to the game. It's more like 2 flashes, really, isn't it?
1 flash or 2. This could very well turn out to be a very valuable clue. Back to Moida!
Yeah, I'm not invested in this thing so far. There are no burning omnibuses, so
But
like,
Gina's in trouble!
I mean, Gina is indeed in trouble.
So we must make a note of it in the court record.
Besides, this case might actually find out why Omnibus had to die.
Music is back. Yes.
Is that not important to you?
The blood sample portfolio. Is this Dexter? A sample of blood analyzed with a special chemical indicator developed by Mr. Sholmes. Different people's blood turn different colors.
Yeah, and what's with the disc?
Yeah, I'm invested in the disc.
But I see you've forgotten all about Omnibus, my beloved.
I have not forgotten about
Yeah, you
Omnibus.
have. You don't care why she had to die and who killed her. You're not invested. How many people have died for it now? Considerable number. There must be something pretty important on that disc. If it's just somebody going, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, then
I want you to...
I bet it is. I bet that's what it is. They're gonna put it on the thing and it's just gonna be that. 3 hours. Baby shark to sleep to.
Are we just gonna start cutting people and shooting like grenades
Yes.
at them?
Yes.
Because that's all I'm seeing here.
Yeah, we are a gang now. We just slice and shoot grenades. Smoke grenade. Yeah, anyway. The disc that so many people died for, and yet Sholmes could just clone it with some caramel. It's true! Imagine if we just all cloned it with caramel to begin with. This man should have had some caramel on hand. Eggman looked more like a Dairy Milk man. Or maybe just like a Cadbury's cream egg, but before they changed it back to like slightly better chocolate. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, it was still that slightly weird, sickly, and they changed it.
And autoplay on.
I don't know what...
Hold on. History.
Oh, you could do this whole time?
Yes.
Wow.
But you know that! I've told you before I have a history.
Yeah, but you keep doing... Yeah, I know you have a history.
Oh, don't make this about me. Don't you know?
Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio.
Egbert was probably a Candy Sig man.
Oh my
You're right.
Oh my
He probably
God.
collects the cards.
As long as I have reagents left, sure.
Sorry, I just need to pull out Eggman again because this is just worse.
That is a Candy Sigs man. Thing is, the picture of him here almost makes him look like he's not supposed to be evil.
Yeah.
Almost. No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the way he talks made me think that he's either horrid or desperate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like maybe he's like had some blackmail over him or some shit.
Yeah.
But it's difficult because he is evil.
Yeah, this man
is
evil.
so evil coded. I cannot even.
So why is he in our case
But
file
he
this
does
time?
pose
Is he
a lot,
always in our
though.
case file? I don't think so.
Whomst?
Strongheart. I think he's normally just... Is he normally in the list
I
of
think
people?
he is normally in the list of people, isn't
Well,
he?
he did at the end.
Because he gives us the case at the beginning every time.
Wait, Egbert does pose a lot.
Yeah, he does pose like a lot for somebody who's like.
Mm.
But then I don't know. But it makes me wonder if he's actually also the jester guy.
Yes.
As long as I have reagent left, sure. I already read that, but I don't care.
Okay, so we're just not going to... Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Oh wait, it still says more, right? Like it still blinks.
It still blinks, but there's no... Oh yeah.
Green blood. It just seems wrong somehow.
Have I got something to tell you about lobsters?
Oh, there are all sorts of different colours. There are pretty pinks and purples too, you know. Like I said, everyone's blood is different.
I wonder what colour my blood would turn out. Actually, I don't want to know.
You think genuinely, is she actually telling me that there are... Literally everybody's blood is different, and it's not just blood types?
I guess what we're doing is...
It's like a weird DNA type analysis.
It's like
but
weird...
with colours.
MacGuffin colour, do you think?
How many of these cops do you think are actually literally colourblind?
These
my
shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
This is how like a case turns out wrong because the colours were like the people reviewing it were colourblind.
Yeah.
They're like, no, this is
And
the
just
same blood.
Didn't want to admit it.
Yeah. 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 Yes, it's really. Yes, it's a really strange miscellany. I can't do words anymore. I can say Missella water, but Missella needs not happening. Oh, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example?
Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know.
Do you think if Egbert is on the stand, do we need to get out a blue hedgehog for him to crack?
A blue hedgehog? No, say that again, I wasn't...
Say in order if Egbert ends up on...
Oh, Eggman, yes.
Are you alright, Bruno?
I agree with you. I only heard the second half about blue hedgehog. That's why.
Oh, it's just... Well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue.
That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever.
I quite like the horse statue.
Yeah, no, it's clearly not him, but that's just a guy.
No.
Same colour hair though.
Oh,
Similar.
thank you for finding him.
Yeah, well, that's why I wasn't listening
Yeah.
to you see.
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Bruno?
Didn't we have an entire conversation
Yeah.
about music boxes? Like literally last night, Iris. Do you
Yes,
have the
well-
same mental problem as Sholmes does, where you forget everything
Well,
probably?
that's because of the coffee,
Coffee
fumes.
fumes. You're right. Yes.
Anyway, yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh, well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
I am not ready.
Baby shark.
What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy with all the policemen in the room. When all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
In case player didn't do anything with Sholmes, put Iris on. Yes.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gregsy to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard.
She would be a badass.
She would be. Like, I'm terrified of the woman she's going to grow up
Same,
into.
same.
Although she might get burned out.
That's
She
also
is a
true.
child
She is
genius,
a child
after all.
genius. Yep.
So,
Behind that door
give the chap.
is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Gregsy said.
Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door.
You've got zooming eyeballs.
I mean, considering where the shopkeeper has been shot, it could technically the
It could
angle
easily
I
have
think,
been through the door.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It seems to have gone right through him
Mm.
because I don't think did we actually hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to check this. We don't really have any information on how he died yet, as far as
Yet.
now.
Yeah.
So does it say like
We'll probably pick it up when we're.
once we're actually like
Yeah.
Mr.
hope-
Winterbanks, sorry, face down on the floor, Regina beside him.
As the accused's legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Narodo.
Yeah, like, feck those pesky investigators whose professional, like, job it is to do this investigation. Let the
Yeah.
lawyer do it.
Well, they're clearly not doing it as well as they could be.
We must make a thorough investigation.
Yes, of course, and we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime.
Don't worry, if there are clues in there, I'll find them.
We've investigated. The officers took us.
Not whatever the sign says. Ah, there's the article. There's the article ledger here, and Mr. Winterbank's notes, and
That's a cat with a snowman.
it is.
It's there still.
What's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind.
Oh, look on the back, there's some writing. Is there? Oh, show us, Susie, show us.
Wow, we've never seen this before. Wow. 15th of February. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
15th of February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline 15th of April, 10:30 p.m.
The bloody fingerprint. That's a new one. Yeah.
A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly, it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think.
Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Jenny redeemed yesterday.
Well, didn't we already discuss the cat postcard though?
I thought so. But this, I think she may have just. When did we see it? I don't remember. Did she just talk about it?
We definitely saw. I thought it was given to us. Yeah, I thought like.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I thought that was. I mean, it was in our evidence inventory at one point because we investigated
I wonder
what
if
was
she
on
took
the back.
It with her.
I wonder if she took it with her. Yeah.
Then she went back.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it definitely didn't have blood on it, but I don't remember exactly 100% what we were doing with it, other than it proved what the article and everything was. Was it the ticket? No, that wasn't the ticket, was it? Or was that the receipt? That they'd written. Wait, Wait, what? Hang on a second. We still have it.
Yep.
Does it say the exact same? No, it doesn't. Hang on. Turn it round. 10 shillings.
10 shillings?
One small
also
box.
13th
10
of April.
shillings. Redemption date 13th of April.
Oh.
That's a different thing. 2 tickets.
2 tickets.
On the same postcard.
Huh. Huh.
One small.
Also 9 p.m. It's a different time.
Yeah.
Also 9 p.m. would not match, I think, with the bus. Because I think that's too early in the evening for it to be.
Guess Windybanks really likes that cat. Yeah, maybe all of his receipts are on the back of a photographic print or something.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, because it might. Yeah. Oh my.
These are clearly his February tickets.
And is still wearing, which belonged to Mr. McGillis. And we never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though.
It seems Mr. Windybank just used whatever piece of paper he just happened to have to hand.
Yeah, this seems awfully...
Which seems really suspicious that...
2 of the same one, really.
It does look like the same one, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
this one is colour. But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen the exact same picture somewhere else recently.
Isn't Sholmes experimenting with taking... that was half an hour apart.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. We just pulled it out of your inventory a second ago, actually. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course! I was forgetting that she gave us that print.
Yes, she's the one who gave us that print. I remember now.
For acknowledging that we are dumb.
Yeah.
Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out!
The postcard, I mean.
Alright, let the cogs turn. We were looking at it!
No, they are very slightly different.
Yeah.
The cat's looking slightly differently, isn't it?
Wait, okay.
On the left one?
Okay, so...
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It must be, it is. It's looking slightly to the left and then
yeah,
looking
right? And then straight ahead.
Okay, so considering Sholmes' thing takes like 1 billion fucking photos.
Yeah, but once every half hour.
Well, clearly the cat was just sitting there for like ages, staring.
With its tail in almost exactly the same position.
Well, maybe it's pure
almost
coincidence.
exactly the same position, mind, because there's more snowman visible on the one on the right, in the little hook of the tail, than there is on the one on the left.
So there you go. Well, maybe, like, you know, he's just using those many photos that machine took. As little notes. Either way, they are not exactly the same.
They're not exactly the same, yeah.
I was just gonna be like, no.
Maybe.
I've got it! These 2 photographs hide an amazing secret!
Oh my god,
Wait!
I'm gonna put them under the thing to zoom in 3D.
Yes! I just thought they are. They're from different angles, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're the doohickey machine. Because of course that wasn't just a cute little extra Easter eggy jobby.
No, what does she mean? Yeah.
From the machine.
You must tell us, Iris, at once! Do you really want to know?
Stereographs.
Yes, that thing, yeah. For sure, because they're just different enough that if you view them with your eyes the aircraft just wants to know what happened, okay? Yeah, for sure. Those things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need to sorry. Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. Oh, okay, we have to have a conversation. Oh my god. Pair of photographs. So, Iris, about these two photographic prints. The ones we found here on Mr. Windybanks' counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? They're not identical.
Actually, that's not quite right.
Never do pin grading, Minosuke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly.
They're not?
Have another look at them now.
We already established that they're very not. Yeah, maybe if we put them backwards in the machine, they will be slightly different.
Mm.
Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though.
It's not. But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Ah, well, it's because they're a set, you see.
No, I don't.
This pair of photographs, it's meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment.
Yeah, but these are not the titty photos, so nobody cares.
Yeah, but cat photos are second.
I
really
mean, yeah,
close
it is true.
second
It's
to titty
true.
photos.
Yeah. Ah, a
Okay.
stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently?
Every now and then I do feel like this game does just hold your hand just a little bit too much.
Yeah,
But not where it
legitimately.
matters.
No.
It's like hold hand, hold hand, hold hand, thrust into the ocean. On a little float.
Oh, yes, that's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday.
I'm glad somebody remembers when our main character does not.
You see, there it is, just over there.
Ah, yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch.
Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures, even without one of those contraptions.
What, really? Are we gonna go cross-eyed, my man?
Yes.
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful! Then I'll be able to tell you.
She's over the moon. Bless her.
You're one of today's 10,000.
Should we let her explain, though? Wait, but...
One of today's 10,000. The XKCD comic.
Oh, yeah.
About, like, every day there's X number of
I
people
figured
who
it
are
just
learning
was
something new for the
I
first
remember-
time.
Yeah.
It's-
I forgot. It's been a while.
Jones, here's the longest garden path to tell you. Iris, I shall now info dump. Yeah, they're their own very special, different types of neurodivergent, aren't they, though?
Yeah. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. Don't you dare!
I, for one, simply have to know.
Do not deny this poor child her info
No,
dump.
right? She is very clearly
Like, come on!
lonely and she wants to
Yeah,
info dump.
it might also distract her from the fact that Sholmes
Oh,
is-
thank you, Dio.
Ah, yes.
I just think it's a sweet comic that lives in my head rent free.
Yeah.
It is 10,000, isn't it? I'm remembering that number correctly, right? 1,000 seems too low.
Have you ever considered, Bruno, how our eyes see depth in the world around us? Thank you.
Well, I just opened them, and it works.
Now imagine the poor local investigation bobbies. They can't do that. They have no eyes. The magic of the stereoscope just removed their eyeballs.
But the reason it works is because we have two eyes.
Iris, not in front of Iris.
Not in front of the poor blind bobbies. They have no eyes and they must see.
2 eyes. Shocking. Okay, now it's...
Now we're just being patronising.
If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away.
People always say this. I don't see much of a difference.
Do you not? Do you not walk into things with one eye closed?
No. I'm starting to think I have problems with depth perception.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely see very little change. And
well, I mean, when you actually try walking, does it make a difference?
Not much. It's one of those things that always make me go,
oh boy.
Am I supposed to see a lot of difference? Because I don't.
Well, like, seeing difference, not so much, but like experiencing difference.
Well, they even say that like hand-eye coordination is instantly really affected by it, and I don't have that either.
Yeah, like I don't have it particularly, but I will walk into like door frames and stuff, and but then I walk into door frames a lot anyway, because I'm clumsy and I just do.
Yeah.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it, governor.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I often have that thing where, because I think I have a lot of silent migraines.
Yeah.
I have that thing where I will be walking and suddenly I will walk into like a table or a cupboard or whatever, just because in my head I thought it was in a completely different location, and I just walked straight into it. But
yeah.
So maybe that's it as well.
Yeah.
I'll have to admit I haven't really tried it that much.
It's one of the things that people always say, yeah, you should try it, and like you'll instantly, I'm just sitting there like, I've even done it while cycling. Don't do that at home, kids. But because they say you will definitely notice it while you're on a moving vehicle. I didn't do it in like busy traffic or anything.
Yeah.
I don't notice a difference. And when I was younger, they did say I might have some problems with depth perception, but I passed all the tests regardless. So they were like, nah!
I guess you learn to compensate quite
I
quickly.
think so. I know. But I also have weird conal problems with my eyes, so I have no idea if that like affects things.
Good point.
I have no idea. Eyes are weird, man. I try not to think too much about how they work. It creeps me the hell out.
What you see with your left eye and what you see with your right eye are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye.
That is true.
Yeah.
That I do notice.
Yes.
The position of objects seems to shift slightly, and if you do it when you're in bed, you get really surprised at how high up the duvet is compared to how it seems with both your eyes open.
Oh.
If you're on your side, it suddenly like blocks anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one.
Yeah, policemen are only visible with both eyes. That's why you have to not blink. I'm pretty sure that's it.
That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me.
And yet so little.
Ah, I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick.
So, if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'll be able to see the depth in these prints.
Yes, Runo, you're beginning to understand.
Yeah, we're so fucked without her, it's insane.
Yeah.
And a stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that.
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
You can? Really? How to view stereoscopic prints?
Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go.
Susanne really lost this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that?
So this is why I
Can
can't
we all
do
do
that
this, chat?
well. No, I
No?
can't. Yeah, chat, can you do your cross your eyes? Those stupid, like, what is
Oh my
it?
god, those magic eye pictures, right?
I couldn't
cannot
see them.
do them. I just can't.
No.
I've tried for
No.
years to do those things.
Yeah, and like, okay, so no joke, but as a child, for some ungodly fucking reason, they were part of our health exams.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
Whether or not you could do that. It's similar to, they also do numbers. Where...
Oh, well, that's the colorblind number though, isn't it?
No.
No different numbers?
Yeah, there's the colorblind one, but they also did one where you basically had to overlap. I guess it's to check whether or both your eyes work properly.
Yeah.
But like, you kind of have to look at them, and then they overlap, and then they reveal the number. There were 2 of them. This is.
Oh, yeah, that's a cross-eyed thing.
And I was like, bro, I can't do this. It hurts my head.
Yeah, I genuinely think people are gaslighting me about magic eyes.
Yeah.
Because everyone's always like, oh yeah, I see it instantly. It's a picture of a parrot. And I'm like, the fuck is it?
Yeah, I can do it if I stare, if I'm really tired.
I literally can never.
Like on the verge of falling asleep. That is when I can get cross-eyed enough, but even then, it's so...
Oh, magic eyes don't require you to be cross-eyed, is what I was told. You have to like defocus, apparently, in a very specific way.
Yeah, defocus, but I have to go slightly cross-eyed in order to
okay.
get that defocus, that glaze over my eyes. I guess if I'm tired enough, I can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, maybe these days now I have really poor eyesight, I can do it.
It's possible. But yeah, no, I've never been able to do them. And they were all the rage in the 90s,
Yeah.
weren't they? Like,
Like
everyone...
all those
like,
books and shit.
Yeah, and like newspapers would have them printed in them in like the puzzle section. And it was just really exhausting. Used to date a girl who was cross-eyed, but it didn't work out. Turns out she was seeing someone else on the side. But
Tish. Yes.
Hiya.
I'm glad we can all share our trauma about the cross-eyed stuff.
It's horrid. But let's try it, shall we?
Mhm.
Can we do that, chat?
No. Cross my eyes? I think I can.
Watch me and see if you can copy. Make your eyes do this.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh
There, how's that? Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Bruno.
Please let the camera pan.
The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time.
Yeah, I see my nose all the time. I don't need... So, that's exactly an easy task when 2 people are staring at you cross-eyed.
Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try it looking at the prints.
Oh, I wanted to see!
Yeah, girls, please, this is emergency.
Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes.
I mean, maybe I'm starting to understand why Gregson was not happy about this.
Yeah.
He knew what was gonna happen. It's like, I'm trying to do my job and have people take me serious, and here you bastards are.
Mm-hmm. See, the problem is that I just see 2 cats. Oh, that really did my head in. I was cross-eyed and staring at it, and then suddenly it did that to me. And also, I don't see it like that. I see 2 individual, basically like, I always see 2 individual images like apart.
This is what, without my glasses, this is what my vision looks like.
Yeah.
This is probably why I can't do them. Because my vision does this if I don't have glasses.
Yeah. You're not wearing glasses now.
No.
The invisible magic cobalt glasses.
It got me contacts.
Yeah. See, for me, I can actually. I mean, not now, obviously, because this is horrid. But before it overlapped, I could just see 2 prints of the cat, but like on opposite.
Yeah.
Like just 2, really clear, far apart, with like a centimeter in the middle, kind of images.
Yeah, and now it's flickering and it's horrible.
And now it's really quite unpleasant. Actually, more like an inch in between, actually.
Yeah.
But now if I cross my eyes, I just see 2 of this horrible mess. Really far apart away from each other. I think I'm crossing them a little bit too much.
This is an angelic cat, that's why there's many eyes.
Yeah.
Don't game, please.
You try it now, Bruno.
I'm just going to have to give it a try, I suppose.
Yeah, I have to like cross my eyes ever so slightly. If I cross them how I normally cross them,
Yeah.
for comedy purposes, I just see 2 of the same image, like, but
Yeah.
on the other side.
Did
Yeah.
the prince split into 2 images for you?
Now the next step.
Sorry.
Sorry.
is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. Sorry, I was distracted. I was trying to cross my eyes. The prints should slowly merge together until...
Get this horrible mess.
They form a new single image in the center.
No, that's
a lie. They do not do that.
Oh, yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now.
Good for you, Susato! You are gaslighting, girl bossing us around too now.
I genuinely can't.
It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day.
I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt.
Your turn, Reno.
Oh no, chat. I'm not ready for this.
Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle.
Chat, is the game going to make us fucking do this?
Oh yeah, the cat.
Like,
It's jumping off the screen at me.
this
But
is
now there are 7 cats. And I want to die. Like this, is it? Now it's gone.
Oh, thanks, game.
There! You managed it! So now you
I
know
did
how
not-
stereoscopic images work.
I didn't think it was just gonna take it away. Why did you ask me, game? Did you see it? Did you see the cat? No.
We have cats at home. We don't. Actually, that was a lie.
Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary.
It was just some guy who was just sitting there staring at his work, crossing his eyes. Bored, rigid.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Bruno?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly.
No, some people find it easier than others.
Yeah.
But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I recognise that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we?
I sure did.
Has it been knicked? Oh no, it's right there.
Huh.
If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here,
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
then set the pair of photographs in this stand at the back, and...
It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now.
Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Some of you people don't suffer from migraines and it shows.
Yeah, actually that did kind of trigger a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Stereoscopic pictures. I never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. Well, on account that it's now in our booklet.
Court record.
That's it, our booklet.
Hobonichi.
Yeah. A photograph depicting a sweet little white cat. I feel though I have another print just like this one. Yeah, well. Are we just, is that it? Are we just done? Okay, no more.
No more. None.
Have I checked that? No, this, okay, no.
You've checked out his tuchus.
No more booty.
I mean,
wait,
the
spades.
The
Let's
stuff
check out
generally was giving, the desk generally was giving extra
Yeah.
stuff because I think we stopped investigating.
Oh yeah, that ledger that's open on the counter there is really enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
If it's too much to... Oh, sorry. It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head, if you ask me.
But clearly, Mr. Winterbanks was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. Except, Shums.
Yeah. And he
But
got,
to be fair, Shums like,
yeah,
this
Sholmes
is
was
my
just
bag!
like, yeah, this is mine, toodles.
And he was
But,
like,
and then this guy got shot dealing with it.
yeah. true.
Well, I mean, if he hadn't gone around threatening to shoot himself in the head, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess now.
Yeah, that's true.
He did himself a moida. Oh, we need to...
This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things if they're if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. That wasn't very interesting.
Oh, it's, you know, bears thinking about.
Oh, we can still talk to this morning.
Aye.
This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here.
With what? Shh, keep it down.
Sorry?
There's a major clue just here.
Really? Then we must tell Gregsy at once.
As soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
Stuck here?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over me shift. But he was only murdered last night. What have you been doing?
They really have a tough time. The British police.
That doesn't stop us investigating though, does it?
No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. We've looked at it before.
We've looked at that, yeah.
It is... bro.
Doing some merging, I guess, yeah.
Do we... Oops. Actually, I wanna save. I don't wanna go through all this again.
No.
No, it's the wrong button.
Are you quite finished?
You tell me. Oops, that's not the button!
Oh my god.
I'm fine! I'm trying to remember how to play this hacking game. Oh yeah, that's it. Back. Can I move to the... Yeah, there we go. The window back storeroom.
Poor Mr. Windybank.
16th of April, window banks, the storeroom.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windybank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
Ah!
Oh yeah, blood will look fresh in this game until like...
I mean, yeah.
I
the
swear.
omnibus blood was also like fresh like paint.
Yeah, like the first case as well. Like the murder, like the blood was like fresh on the plate. I'm like, what? Anyway, sorry. Wait, Inspector!
What is it now, Sunshine?
You took one look at me and tried to run away.
You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped up little defence lawyer, do you? I just... well... I've never seen her ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. I didn't know what to say to her.
So you weren't running away from me, you were running away from a 10-year-old.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Aye? Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you?
Thanks, Greg.
That's nice, Gregs.
I don't think that went very well.
Why? Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet.
Yeah, is the only reaction to all this, if I'm honest.
And we have investigating to do ourselves.
Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
Oh, Hurley.
And inquire about how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Sholmes' operation... Why would he know? He's been with us over here, like...
Yeah, maybe they're like keeping him updated via telegram.
Yes!
Briggsy, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he?
Well, the thing is,
Don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
No, the operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well...
Out with it!
Yes, ma'am. They use something called a general anaesthetic. It's the latest thing, renders the whole body insensitive.
Uh-huh. The whole body. Anesthetized. Is that even possible?
Means the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We still don't know how it works.
No, I have a genuine phobia.
Or if it works.
Which is not a useful thing to
Or
have.
if it just is some kind of paralytic.
Yeah, I don't know how, the fact we don't know how it works, I'm like, no!
Yeah. The fact that there are some people who do say that they were literally awake the whole time, they just couldn't move, is
I
like...
am so not looking forward to finding out if I have a problem with it, because I have problems with local anesthetics.
yeah.
They don't work on me.
Yeah, like, but you need like a whole ton more.
Yeah,
it's all that coffee you drink.
It's all the coffee I drink. I literally need 3 times the normal dosage for any teeth procedures.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I am not looking forward to.
Yeah.
This is literally when my specialist like. So normally we do like, you know, we just put you under and do an operation. I'm like, Can we first check it out and maybe putting it off?
You're also deathly afraid of that not working. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are like, no, it's fine. Like all these Americans also, when they get their wisdom teeth pulled, they just go completely under, and I'm like, seems a bit extreme for teeth procedure. I mean. Also because with a lot of the time they actually want you awake for teeth procedure, so if you can give them feedback if something is off.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so yeah, it always amazes me. But yeah, no, I'm deadly afraid of it. I don't. I mean, it works for my mom and my dad. Even when...
Like, I always worried... Okay, and this is going to be potentially triggering. I always worried that, like, you don't remember anything when you wake up because the brain has a really, really good ability to block out traumatic events. And I always worry that, like, when you're actually in the moment, you're aware of it, and then you forget it afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always worry that that's, like, a thing. So you have to live through it, and then you forget it afterwards. And that's, like, a thing that I...
Thank you for making it so much worse.
Yeah, like that's just always rolling around in the back of my brain whenever I think about it. Just yeah. But it's probably fine. And I'm probably just freaking myself. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The animals that we've put under seems fine.
That's true, but animals are also good at...
I do sometimes wonder if Americans confuse general with local. But
but
the
like,
loopiness that comes from it is not from local.
Yeah, the way they talk about it is usually that they went out and then came back again.
Yeah.
Which you don't get with local.
No. Local is fine, I don't care for that. I mean, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I normally have to get like double the amount that they would normally give. But you normally like triple the amount. Yeah.
It's like, okay, we'll just get started. Like, you know, and then they get started, like, I can still
like,
feel that. And they're like,
feel that? I'm like,
what do you mean you can still feel that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, well, yeah. And even after that, I could still feel them doing work. I was like, I'm done. Like, I can just deal with the pain. Oh, that's okay, sorry.
That's not gonna help, darling.
No, hold on, I can write.
We'll stop talking about it now, though, because, yeah.
Sorry, medical stuff can be such a thing. Alright! Did you say this line yet? I forget.
No, I didn't, because you instantly started talking about...
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction.
The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took... Maybe...
Thanks, Maxim!
Maybe you should go again. Well, we all know that it's because he's just so hopped up on caffeine.
Yeah, it was
This we do know about. Like, thanks, Gregson. Frickin'... So it took hours for him to nod off, I hear. And now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently.
Oh my!
He'll probably just take a longer
Yeah,
nap.
he's probably just napping at this
Yeah,
point.
it's like after all that caffeine, he just needs a little bit of a rest.
Yeah. No one knows if it's the anaesthetic still in his system or if the bloke's just plain exhausted.
Yeah!
It's safe now. Yeah, Gregson, hang on, I'm going to talk about it, right? Right? It's like, that was rude of him. James does caffeine directly into his veins. Yeah, I think that's true. Intravenous caffeine drip, just 24/7.
Yeah.
Anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes round again.
Holy.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you.
What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sherms has to do things his way. The scene of the crime. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Sure, you've got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's something a sussy person would say.
That is something a sussy person would say.
Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Gregsy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh, we are girl bossing today.
We are. Oh, yes, your ladyship. Do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, at shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to this storeroom was found locked from the inside.
So it was locked from the inside. Sorry, I think this casually mentioned he pretended to sleep longer because he didn't want to talk to me. You know, that is very Sherms.
Yeah.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing?
Quite right, ma'am, quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thuswise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child.
What? Pardon me?
Vile gutter child? Sir!
Vile gutter child.
Vile gutter child. Okay.
Are you talking about Jenny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world.
She's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious.
And I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand.
Nah, but what's the gunpowder on it?
Yeah, gunpowder residue. Come on,
Yeah,
sharpish,
come on, that's
test
the
that.
first thing you gotta check,
Yeah,
guys.
check
come
her
on.
hands. Did you swab her hands for gunpowder residue? Did you?
Yeah.
No.
No, exactly. No!
No.
Presumably, it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now.
Thank you, Candidates. I tried. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well.
What? The key to this storeroom?
And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector?
Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding.
Side note, I'm glad the sound effects hopefully are not too loud because his fucking chewing is pissing me off.
Is it an Animal Crossing Pocket Camp slurping coffee situation?
It actually is! But imagine it being a chewing noise. So maybe Pocket Camp getting cancelled is because of the slurping noises.
Maybe. Oh yeah, do you think that is the Shame's chest? Oh, it could be.
Oh,
it's
shoot.
quite prominent, isn't it?
It looks similar, doesn't it?
The chewing hasn't even been coming across. It's just you who's been bothered by
Ha ha
that.
ha ha! Good. Good.
Joke's on her, it's actually me chewing. Really loudly.
Oh. It's probably because I get it directly in my ear without voices on top of it.
Nom nom.
Ham yum. Anyway, of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Okay, so there's nothing else to say. Get out of my way! I wish to examine. Okay, so we'll check out that chest. Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked.
Ah!
Yeah, I think you're right.
What is it, Iris?
That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in.
Oh, was it you, Susan?
Oh!
Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this...
Wow.
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling ya.
Flashback noises.
Wahoo!
We must check inside the box at once. Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's
exactly
definitely why Gina went there,
Yeah.
but like...
Ah! It was there. Iris's story was there.
Yeah, did it get put back in there though?
It's
Really?
the same version.
It was. Well, that's good news, isn't it, Irish? Iris, even. She's not
Irish.
Oh, it's McGilded. Sorry.
I mean, of course I believed Hurley when he said he deposited it here, but still. It's a relief to actually see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe the man. Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown. Iris' story manuscript. A long unpublished story that Mr. Sherms deposited at the pawnbrokery of the victim, Mr. Windybank, is entitled The Hound of the Baskervilles. Okay, let's look at the corpse outline, shall we? The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line.
Poor Mr. Windybank. He was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot just once, through the heart.
Uh-huh.
Most likely the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing.
This must be his blood, then.
Ah!
Ah, they're gonna be different, aren't they?
I don't like to ask at such a wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps... Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action.
Yeah, this is just a spilled can of tomato soup.
Yeah.
It sure looks like it. I think it might even be cream.
Yeah.
Judging by the colour.
Yeah, cream of tomato, definitely. Carrot and parsnip, actually. Plop.
It's gonna turn blue! So. Oh, sorry.
So now we know the colour the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windybank's blood.
Assuming that this is blood.
Everything's very
I mean,
primary right now, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
And it doesn't match our analysis of the bloodstain we found in the main shop. No, but let's add this sample to the others we've already collected anyway.
Yeah. The blood sample portfolio has been updated in the court record.
So seriously, what are we going to do? Just gently stab everybody that we meet and then just shoot them with this gun?
I think so.
It doesn't seem like a very practical way of
I
doing
mean,
it.
I agree. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them.
I can't believe how many there are. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings, look!
Pieces of different people's lives, quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or, At least there would be. If it wasn't for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around.
Not much I can do about that, sunshine.
Okay, there's crunching noises right now. I might have overreacted to it. Anyway.
In the courtroom, casually asking for everyone to give a drop of blood for you to shoot with a gun. Yeah, I think. Very normal thing to do.
Yeah. Okay, let's check gun.
Gun!
This is a revolver. A real one.
And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windybank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Bruno look like you're about to faint.
I hope we're not picking the weapon up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh.
And I've had issues with guns in the past. Okay, so what happened is in the first case, he saw something on the ground and went to pick it up.
Oh no.
Before Iris's dad got killed. Yeah, there was a gun lying on the ground that he picked up. And this is how he basically got convicted for the murder. Because, he was holding the fucking gun.
Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, and he wasn't killed with the gun, like we know. No.
But yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windybank with this yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, threatening to off himself.
Multiple times.
I shall have to take my own life.
Do not unalive yourself, my man.
Yeah,
well,
like, you don't even threaten it.
No.
Innit? It's not cool.
It must be the same gun. Not necessarily, dude. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here.
Okay, so theory, it still has the bullet in. Yeah, that's a good point. Because he said it was only one bullet in the gun, right?
Yeah.
And, or even if, like, there must have been two guns because there have been 2 shots fired.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, yeah.
I agree. That was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. This is the pagina in my head.
Yeah. Do you mean vagina?
Stop with the vaginas. You are banished from bringing this up again.
Plain vagina.
Read your fucking line.
Mr. Windybank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he?
Pagina is page in Dutch.
Yeah.
But
just
it's
in case
written
anybody...
like vagina.
But it is written like vagina, so every time I see it, I'm like, vagina! And she's like,
same.
pagina! And I'm like, vagina?
We don't
Because
know.
I am English, and that is how we do things. Butchery!
Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been
Okay,
fired.
there we
So
go.
that's conclusively proven.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there are 2 shots fired though. We know that because 2 different bloods.
So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. Yeah.
So what we need to do is, what's it called? The striation test. You know, like whenever you fire a bullet from a gun, the gun's grooves on the inside of the barrel leave a specific pattern on the bullet.
Yeah.
Right? So all you have to do is see which one of the bullets was fired from this gun. And I bet you it's the one in the calendar.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be Shames's blood, but I don't think it is. You'd think that Iris would know what colour Shames's blood was, actually. You'd think they'd have tested it out on themselves, right? So I'm hoping that that means that it's not actually relevant and it's not his.
Yeah. Iris.
Don't worry, I'm all right. But we must find the true culprit. Yes, absolutely.
I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
It's not a bike with a dinged up wheel, is it?
No, it's not. No, we don't have any additional copies. So
It's weird that we don't have like. There's nothing else to look at, and there's no. We can't go to like the sides of anything either.
no, there's like.
What about the notes in the middle? You can't hover over those.
That's a good point actually. No, it doesn't give anything.
No.
Like
Lantern?
nothing in there either. Sorry, the what?
A lantern? No, doesn't look like it. That's very strange.
Huh.
Hmm.
Or maybe we're all researched out.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like I don't.
Squeak. I feel like there's still a lot in here that we should.
I know, right?
I assume the bullet lodged in him.
Yeah, that's difficult to say. Well, considering I think he's been shotting from the front and he has a backside hole.
He was face down on the ground, right?
Yeah. Gally implies he was shot in the back.
Hmm.
It's difficult to say. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we don't have like a coroner report or anything yet.
Can we examine the manuscript?
I was just thinking that. Yes! The Hound of the Baskervilles. How did Susato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me. She might be going back to Japan before that, my dude!
I'm so sorry.
He's been
Nothing
breaking into
between-
the stuff.
I was gonna say nothing between the pages looks like.
So no. Suspicious.
Maybe examine the blood profiles.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, can we
Oh, wait, can we interact with this one?
Can we examine this blood?
Mr. Naruhodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here.
I have noticed.
The red smear, you mean?
Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wondered if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case...
Yes, we need iris.
Ah!
Aha!
We should show this beef to her before we forget. Aha!
Aha, aha.
Aha! Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're looking for here. Alright, so if we
Did
go...
we present it? Or.
We can't talk to her here, I don't think. Or is it... I think we know to go back to the other...
Oh, yeah, to the other room. Where she is out.
Yeah, I think she's hanging right here.
This is needlessly complicated.
Present. Hello. Oh no, no! Oh god, I'm sorry. I forgot that I just have to go back and be like, here! Present.
Oh, that looks like blood!
Well, that does get your heart pumping, right?
It does.
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. Egbert, is this you?
Well, don't worry, Runa. You can leave the rest to me.
It did look like Egbert's
Right.
I mean, like actual height and
Yeah.
size.
There's gonna be a third colour of blood, isn't there?
Definitely. There were 2 people who got shot, though.
Oh
Purple.
Do we still have blood on the cork? No, we don't have the cork. The
The
gear.
disc, you mean?
The disc.
No, we
Because
don't. have
we
it.
should, in court, see if we can get hold of that, because then we can be like, oh!
Yeah,
It's
but
Egbert's blood! Because he cut himself!
didn't he?
Yeah! This is how we're gonna prove that was what
That's
his
a
blood colour is.
Good point.
Yeah! I betcha.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes, that's a colour we haven't seen before, isn't it? We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue.
I think we should also put it in a little extra binder that says biohazard.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
Although it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colours correspond to at some point.
Well, this particular stain of blood.
Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is?
It's possibly. What do we think, chat? Do we know?
I don't know. I couldn't possibly say.
Are you being cheeky?
No, I genuinely don't know.
I'm trying to think.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's what's his face.
Yeah, the guy, right?
Yeah, Benedict, old Eggy boy.
Yeah.
I do think it's Egbert's for sure, but
Yeah,
also
I think it might be Egbert. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is. Not from the color it turned, but with that little deduction. Yeah, because of the glove.
That's right, I think it's clear. Iris, you know as well.
No, I don't want to cost a life either, but
You
It's
first,
Bernie now.
Bruno. Who do you think it belongs to?
Currently, we're not on lives.
no, that's
Until
true.
the
It's a
courtroom,
good
we're
point.
not on lives. You can
Good
just dick
point.
around. Alright, I think this is the blood of Magnus McGilded.
Oh, it's not even on there. What?
Oh! Wait, is this... Hold on. Court records. Sorry, that's the easiest way to look at this right now. Okay, so...
I mean, that is the coat. But
5th of February.
oh shit! Yeah, of course it is. No, it's some thrice-fired Mason's
Yeah.
blood
Yeah,
because he had blood all over his hands
yeah.
when he gave her the ticket. No,
Wait,
yes.
What?
No, wait, no, hang on, no, I'm being stupid. Because of course
He was already...
wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No, because he had the blood on his hands. McGilded. But why would he have given the ticket?
Gina was...
Yeah,
her hands were covered
Oh yeah,
in blood.
it is thrice-fired Mason's blood.
Mhm.
Because he was the
Mhm.
dead one.
Gina had her hands like
Covered
she
in
were
his
cov-
blood. Yeah.
But she said she didn't pick it up until the next day. Why would it still be on her hands?
What are you on about?
Yeah, Gina had the one with the blood. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, but his hands were also...
Fuck it, we'll do
His
five.
hands were also covered in blood though. McGilded's hands.
Yeah,
Am I wrong? No,
that's not
apparently
very
not.
sure. No, the way you were trailed off there, yeah. Well, it was 2 months ago. Yeah,
Okay,
and of course,
my
I'd never
bad.
seen. I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice fired, though.
The victim of the omnibus case? Yes,
Omnibus
his name was
Mansions.
indeed Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago.
I mean, yeah,
Well, that's what I was wondering.
yeah.
Because, like, he handed the coat in to the pawnbrokers. Right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
and he had blood on his hands.
I thought he asked, but he didn't do it himself. He got.
He got the
Yeah.
bus driver to do
Yeah.
it, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So that's why I'm confused, like, why it would be his, but that's
No,
all I
you're
can
right.
think of.
Unless the bus driver killed him.
Yes,
Oh, I don't know.
think it
Yeah,
was.
no, you're right. I forgot that.
Yeah, Gina brought this ticket here yesterday to Windibanks. Sorry. Gina brought this ticket here to Windibanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
Okay, yeah, no, but the bus driver would have brought the ticket back, and McGilded would have taken it and hid it in a bush near the crime scene.
Oh yeah. And he had gloves.
And he had gloves
He had
on.
blood on
He
the
had
glove.
blood on his glove. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago.
You can tell the difference between fresh blood and 2-month-old blood, but okay.
Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
Yeah.
Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I'd reached out to give the man a hand.
Yeah, Gina's ticket was also for the coat. Remember, because he
Yeah.
specifically asked her to pick up
Yeah.
the ticket that had his coat.
Yeah.
I wonder if Gina's ticket didn't mention the coat because they got mixed up because they're on the same print.
Oh yeah.
And the box is a completely different ticket, and she just picked up the wrong one because obviously things get mixed up in this guy's shop all the time because it had the same print on it because it was the cat print that looked almost identical.
Yeah.
I wonder if.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It certainly does look like a leather glove thumbprint is marked. Yeah, and there are only 2 people we know who wear leather gloves. It's McGill's and Echo.
Yeah, in London only 2 people ever wear.
Yeah. But we know that Mr. McGill had no injuries at the time, anywhere on his body.
And yeah, as long as you know the password, he doesn't really seem to be bothered about what's on the ticket.
Yeah.
He just matches the password with the thingy, so it's possible that the tickets were in fact...
Yeah.
Like, she might have picked up the wrong ticket and then gave us the ticket that she... Because when she gave... Hang on. Did she mention the fact that it was for a little box? When she gave us the ticket? I can't remember because it was last week and I'm an idiot. Because it's for a box, the ticket she gave us.
Okay, it's currently the 16th of April, and this is the thing that gets me about this ticket.
Yeah, it's the 15th.
This is the correct one.
The coat one. That's the one for the coat. One gentleman's overcoat. Yeah. But the one without the blood is the one that she gave us.
Yeah.
And that's the 13th of February, one small box. But I can't remember. I can't remember. I can't remember whether we actually discussed what the box was about.
Yeah, I don't remember.
At the time.
From which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
Please don't insult me so. Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope.
Yes, I think you're right, Reno. Very well, let's make a note of this.
The details of the pawnbroker's ticket for the coat have been updated in the court record.
Man, I wish that I could remember if Gina mentioned the fact that the ticket was for a bloody box at the time. I'm so annoyed that I can't remember it. Because that could be really relevant.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
I mean, I do genuinely think that there's a chance that she picked up the wrong ticket.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I almost got it without a ticket at all, just by knowing the passcode and time. Yeah, quite.
There's nothing really we can do much. I really don't think there's anything I missed here. It just feels like I did.
Yeah. Can we just present all the stuff we've got to him? Or is that not worth it?
Good try. Let's try this one for a second. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this, do you think? Yeah.
No. We don't tend to share sunshine, not with the general public. Sorry.
In that case, Gregsy, how about some herbal tea?
Oh, no, we're gonna go do this again.
Yeah, sorry. I just wondered. Glug, 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 etc.
Water hits the spot. That does.
Oh, lovely. Not very much. Really hits the spot, your ladyship.
I don't mind sharing that then.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, why are you just hand holding me now?
Yeah, like a hand holds you and really, really obvious other stuff.
Yeah.
And then like, man, I wish I could remember what Gina said about ticket.
Do we want to go back to the prison, talk to her maybe about it?
Maybe.
We're gonna like, hey girl! Yeah, there we go. Local prison cell 13. That's unlucky, girl.
That's very unlucky, girl.
Oh, shit, she doesn't appear to be here.
What have they done with her?
I believe she must be in questioning at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Oh, but wait a minute.
is it, Iris?
Well, if you examine the scene here carefully, there's another possibility, isn't there?
What?
Ginny could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking and escaped. Oh my.
Why would you do something like that? It would only make a situation worse.
Calm down, Bruno. I was only joking, of course.
Oh. You had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction.
Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight your words carry. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I suppose a light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms.
Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would just have thrown his hat back and guffawed. Is it guffawed? Guffawed, yes.
I'm not entirely sure that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo.
Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should try to make progress with our investigation in the meantime.
Yes, come along then, Bruno. Come along, Susie.
Wonderful. Let's go see if Mr. Sholmes is in bed.
Oh my god, I can't even examine. Okay, move. Yeah, we should check Sholmes at the hospital.
L'hôpital.
Let's poke
He is
him.
not. That's rude.
Where is he? Why is he? Yeah, he's not even here. Okay, cool. Nothing to see here? No.
Nothing at all. Dismal. So we really are supposed to be at the shop.
I guess. Is there anything at the main shop that we've missed?
The counter again, maybe?
There's nothing new here. I don't have anything to present her as far as I know. But yeah,
I
this
guess we
track
could
the
ask her
counter.
about the
So
manuscript, but no, the counter is all checked off.
there's nothing here. There's a blue skull thing there.
I wonder what. I really wish I could remember about that box.
Yeah. Pack cacti. It's in the other room. I feel like. Yeah, do you want to present it to her for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my manuscript.
Mr. Sholmes said he deposited it at Windybanks and he had.
But it's so strange. What is it about this particular story? I worked so hard on it. Why would Hurley say I can't publish it?
Maybe we should read it. I'm afraid I have no idea. All you can do is wait until he's ready to tell you, I suppose.
Oh, maybe it's because Hurley isn't in it enough. Maybe I didn't give him enough good lines.
Yes, maybe. I wish I could say that definitely isn't a reason, but... Okay, I know this is not the most great place to stop as we're kind of flailing. But I'm tempted to say that we pick up from here next time.
That's fair.
Because we shouldn't be making it late today. I'm too EP and stupid. And that's not gonna get us anywhere with this game. Which is about the great deduction. I'm
just going.
Oh, sorry then, yeah?
No, okay, we're talking about the box. Ah, yes. Hang on, look on the back of this print here, there's something written on it. 13th of February, 9 PM, article deposited 1 small box. So we did in fact discuss that. Loan amount paid, 10 shillings, redemption deadline 13th of April, 9 PM.
Yeah.
So this photographic print is a redemption ticket. 13th of February. That could be significant. Was it in the pocket of the coat? I think it was in the pocket of the coat.
Yes, it was in the pocket of the coat.
It was just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it? A small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it? There's a small box on the edge of the doohickey there.
Where?
The edge of the shelf. So yeah, we did establish that the box was in fact relevant. So, yeah, I think it was in the pocket of the coat. But here, there's a small box right there. But it's probably not relevant.
No,
at all.
see, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't let me do anything. It's
do we want to read the small box again? That thingy. Sorry, I just figured I'd go back to our stream from last week and find the relevant part.
You mean this? Oh.
No.
That's not what I meant. Sorry. Oh, but that's also. Yeah, so all the things.
I meant look at our court record and
I
actually
meant
investigate the thingy again.
There we go. You meant this one.
No, yeah, that one again.
Yeah.
Owned by the victim, Mr. Windybank. Yeah. Like,
oh, yeah,
I
like do
wonder
it
if
like
it's
this.
relevant.
Yeah. Yep. Mr. Windybank appears to have used the back of this photograph to write out the redemption ticket. He's even written it very neatly, but still, perhaps he ran out of paper, so he had to use anything he had on hand. It's hard to know what's the front and what's the reverse side now.
No, it's not even helpful, is it?
No.
I was just thinking that maybe, but like technically, if it was from February, it either had to have been picked up or it would be in the main body of the shop.
Yeah.
So there's nothing box-like in the main body of the shop, is there?
I don't think so, but you know what?
Because it was still in the coat pocket.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna have to click
So
through
2 days before the crime was committed, this had to have been picked up or it would have been put out.
Yeah. Okay, so
Are there any small boxes visible? Because it did say, like, I think, pretty sure that it was in the coat pocket. What about that? Is that a small box?
No.
No. I think Egbert got that one and was trying to get the coat before Spotting Junior was going to get it. It's possible that he did get that one.
Oh, yeah. Where's my memory?
But I don't think there's anything relevant here. But, like, if it's still telling us to continue our investigation, what are we missing? There's a tiny box by the tea set?
Doesn't do anything.
Underneath?
These guys don't do anything.
Underneath the jug there?
No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Wait.
Oh, wait!
Investigate that, anyway.
Yeah, this is new. I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not confident that I can get it closed again.
Oh, yes! That's a folding stereoscope.
Really? This is a stereoscope. Mr. Sholmes showed me a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. Come on! But for the but for that he used a great big contraption over there.
Oh, well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside, which we should maybe check.
Oh.
But this little thing is much simpler design for use at home.
So, actually, let's not forget that Sholmes had that security camera set up going on that took pictures every 30 minutes and we're just ignoring it.
Yeah.
There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself.
I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan? It would be keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway.
What?
What?
What? No, that wasn't relevant.
That wasn't even it!
God.
I fucking...
What is we missing? I assume the calendar's still showing as being checked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait!
Oh!
3 golden balls.
That's right. That sign shows the shop is a pawnbrokery.
The annoying thing is, you know, Sholmes is going to show up in the trial with prints from that camera, even though we're like, hey, it's true, it's a good point. There's a high chance that he will just be like, oh yes, did you forget about this?
A bit like your armband shows you're a defense lawyer.
And what's the significance of 3 golden balls? Does it have some special meaning?
I expect Hurley would like to answer that question when he's back from hospital.
Okay.
I can't remember if there's any significance to the 3 gold balls. I assume there is.
Yeah, you mean you don't know.
But it annoys me.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can't
Wait!
remember it.
Wait,
What?
no, for a second I thought it said that I'd finished.
We've got to have missed something really important.
Gotta go back to the storeroom.
Maybe now we've explored everything in here, it'll have unlocked something, right?
Yeah, no. Oh wait! I want to present. Oh! Oh! I didn't realize. This is cool, look.
That's actually really neat. I like that they did that. So yeah, we have to figure out who Green was.
Yeah, I'm gonna present this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you give me your opinion. Okay, no. He doesn't want to talk about this either. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to do
What
this.
about the manuscript?
Oh my god. It feels horrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I feel like we'd betray Iris if we did that, but...
Is that what I think it is? Your ladyship's latest?
Yes, my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles.
A most fascinating title, your ladyship. Fascinating, and I don't suppose... would there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time?
No.
If you can hear squeaking, it's because every time he does that, I mimic him just so I get really, like, into the character.
Yes, creaky bones.
That's the one.
Oh, I need a new chair.
Good question. I can't really remember.
I see. Well, would you, your ladyship? I'll just await its publication with eager anticipation.
You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable.
You looking to be arrested, sunshine?
I didn't mean it like that. And even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you?
Two theories. It's the crest of a family who did financial stuff, the Medicis, or it's Saint Nick, patron saint of pawnbrokers, from a tale of him giving 3 bags of coins to 3 daughters of a poor man so they could marry. Oh, fascinating, thank you. So we don't know, basically, but either is fun. I like the 3 bags story better than the Medicis, but this is because I find the Medicis quite dull as a topic. I'm sure they're fascinating. They're just, you know, when just stuff just doesn't do it for you. I think the story is neat.
Yeah.
It's got that good kind of legendy type vibe to it, doesn't it?
Well, it didn't get us anywhere.
That's so frustrating.
Maybe we should just go back home at Baker Street.
Is there
There's a
anything
horse now!
Oh, hello.
Check out the horse. There's still a Scotland Yard carriage outside of Winterbanks.
Horse noises.
I never imagined we'd be investigating a case so close to home.
Poor Irish, she's very upset by all this. I'm sorry, I was there. I should have done more.
None of this is your fault, Bruno, so please, don't apologise.
But
It's the criminals who are to blame for all of this, so let's investigate and work out how to catch them.
yes, you're right.
Ah, the horse is leaving.
Thank you for the immersive.
You're gonna say the evidence we need to unravel this all has somehow found its way into the hands of your Mr. Vampire Man, and he's slowly gonna reveal it because he didn't think it was needed. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, like all of this. He's just actually following us, I think.
Oh, I think you're right.
He's a bat right now.
Yeah. It's already been 2 months that we've been taking lodging above Mr. Sholmes' office. I think we've been through this before, but I still can't quite believe it. I never expected things would turn out like this.
When Hurley comes back home, let's have a big party.
That's a great idea. I'm sure it won't be long. Mr. Sholmes is very tough.
Yes.
There's nothing here. Just gonna move again.
There was nothing in the front of the shop at all?
No. I'll go back if you want me to.
No, it's okay. You don't have to.
Just in case now.
I was just double checking.
But yeah, I checked also this shop here.
Yeah.
Check this. There's nothing. None of this is what we already checked. So I was thinking maybe the weapon. Nope. The carriage is just there, chilling.
I still want to know why he leaves all stuff outside overnight.
Yeah, same.
Very, very weird.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to call it a day because I am getting really sleepy.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
To figure out what the ever-living shit the game wants us to find.
Yeah. That's the true mystery.
Yeah, that's the true mystery. Like, the fuck you want, game?
Yeah.
I refuse to look up guides.
No.
I'm not doing it. But I mean that. Like, if I have to do the old school DS way where I just show my lawyer badge at everyone, that is what I will do.
Yeah.
So, yes, tomorrow we'll be back.
Yeah.
Same time.
Same back
Same
time,
game.
same back place.
Thanks for joining us.
Yay.
As we try and investigate whatever the living
Yeah.
shit is going on here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to share?
I do not. I do not.
Thanks again as you guys join us and help us
Yes.
unravel this mystery.
Yes.
I'm
We
looking
couldn't
forward.
do it without you.
No, honestly, and I love theory crafting.
Yeah, same. I just always worry that the theories that we're crafting are going to be so much more interesting than the actual story.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
The
The true crime was the theories that we came up with along the way. Obviously.
Damn
Yeah.
right. Okay. To you the honors.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming to our stream.
Aye.
Don't forget, keep the cart in your heart. It's always omnibus summer somewhere. Hot omnibus summer
Aye.
somewhere. So distracting. Always remember the kobold motto: live, laugh, objection! And until next time, hope you'll be well. Good night.
Good night.